600-yard par 5. Wind here is off the right mainly, but a little bit of help. So believe it or not, 600 yards. I think with a good drive here, we'll be thinking about getting home in 2 and at least getting up around the green in 2. It's another hole where it's very difficult to hit the ball on the green in 2 shots because of just the shape of the green. But start with the driver first.
Good swing. Beautiful swing.
On the 12th hole here at Doral, it's the long par 5. You're really not interested in trying to be on the right or left side of the fairway here. You're just trying to be in the fairway because with the helping wind, you can get home in 2 here if you just hit the fairway. If you're in the rough, it's a layup. So you're definitely going to be able to take advantage of the hole if you hit it in any part of the fairway. It's not going to change much if you're on the right or left side. One thing you want to avoid is if you go right, there is an area over there that you don't want to be in that's going to be pretty much unplayable. And most players just aim it down the middle and swing away here. It's like a signature for everybody. You know, all players are a little bit different. I may pick up a shaft and a driver that feels terrible and hand it to the next guy down the range, and he may just fall in love with it right away. That's the way it is with golf shafts and clubs. But the key is you have to have someone that knows what they're talking about that can help you when they see you hit a couple of shots, help fit you into the right shaft or the right driver to get the most out of your shots. Because you can really make a dramatic difference in your shot characteristics, your ball flight, your distance, with irons, your control, just by changing the equipment. And the shaft is really like the engine of the driver. You can't really start with a bad shaft and make a club good with a good head. You can, however, take an average head and put a good shaft on it for you, and you can make a good golf club out of it. All right, we're 265. A little helping out of the right.
Yep.
Worst case, I think 3-wood ends up in the front bunker.
Yeah, that's worse.
And that's a good place to be here. When I look for a shaft in a driver or a 3-wood, the first thing that has to be there for me is the feel characteristics. I just know what feels good to me when I wiggle the club like this. You can tell the flex point of the club, the weight of it, and that all has to be there first. The second thing that has to be there for me is the first couple of shots I hit with it, the ball flight has to be right on. And nowadays there's so many machines out there you can use to get your launch information, like these launch monitors and all these laser systems that you can get all your your ball speed and your spin and all that stuff you can get. But to me, the best launch monitor still exists right here between the ears. When you see the ball take off and it's the right kind of ball flight, you just know right away. And so you got to have the feel, and then you got to have the ball flight. Last year, right before the BMW, I was struggling with my 3-wood at the time. 3-wood's a real finicky club these days, and I use the 3-wood a lot off the tee, so I have to have a club that'll do a lot of things. I called up Rick Nichols, who works in the Nike tour van, and I said, Rick, I'm struggling with my 3-wood. I want you to make me up some backups, but I don't want anything like what I have now. I want you to just picture my swing and picture what I like and make up 3 totally new 3-woods. And one of them was this exact 3-wood right here, this very one with the UST Active Core shaft. It had everything I was looking for. It had the feel, the weight, everything looks great, and then immediately the ball flight. The ball was taking off nice. It was very strong ball flight. I can use it off the tee. Got plenty of distance, and it's been in my bag for every round since then.
Yeah, this is a part of his game he's worked on the most right here.
Had to.
This used to be his weakest link, and he's really good at it. So if he doesn't hold this, I'm going to be surprised. Forget the fact it's a funky lie and it's not that close. If this ball doesn't look like it's going in, there's something wrong. Okay, just go hold the thing.
Well, this is what we talked about a few holes ago with, I didn't hit that great of a shot here with the 3-wood, but I put it in a place where I'm going uphill. I've got some green to work with. It's not the worst place to be. So this is a little mistake I made, but I managed it, and to the fact that, I think it'd be expected to make birdie from here, or give this one a chance to go in. Well, it came out completely different than I thought it would out of the rough.
Actually, that was a good shot.
I thought it was going to come out higher with less spin.
Hit that again, Frank. Give us another.
And it came out low, almost like a pitch out of the fairway.
Actually, you played it right. I like the way you played it because you played it straight forward.
Now, if I was in a little bit more of a thick lie.
Now we got to Now this one's going to come out with more overspin. This one
Yeah.
you actually can't hit the ball first.
No, this one's more like a bunker shot here.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of grass between the club and the ball. So you have to be a little more aggressive through the ball and give it a little more swing. You're actually going to hit the grass and let the grass do the work.
Good shot. Very good. Shorten the stroke, be aggressive through. Good stroke. Very good stroke. Very good stroke. Another good stroke. There you go, Stuart.
You know, the way Tiger putts, when Tiger putts, you know, it's almost like he just moves the putter and the ball just gets in the way of the stroke. And that's the way, that's the idea.
He also putts with no fear of the next one,
Exactly.
because he's only thinking of this one. It's okay. Good stroke. Very good.
I'm Stewart Cink, and that's how I play.